The elevator doors were 3 seconds from closing when Vivian Hart, billionaire CEO of Heartech, sprinted across the marble lobby of her Manhattan skyscraper, her stilettos clacking like a metronome. Her phone buzzed incessantly. Another crisis, another deal about to implode. She dove for the elevator, colliding with the man juggling a toddler, a backpack, and a stack of library books. The books scattered, the toddler giggled, and Vivian's perfectly curated world tilted off its axis. She looked into the man's warm brown eyes and felt something she hadn't in years, a spark. The story Vivian was used to control. At 38, she'd built Heartech into a global empire, her days a blur of boardrooms and private jets. Emotions were a luxury she couldn't afford until now. The man in the elevator, with his messy dark hair and a toddler in a dinosaur onesie, apologized profusely. "I'm so sorry, I didn't see you. Charlie here's got me distracted." He gestured to the giggling boy, who waved a chubby hand at Vivian. "It's fine," she said, brushing off her tailored blazer, but her eyes lingered on the man's kind smile. The elevator hummed upward, and she noticed his worn sneakers, the library books now stacked haphazardly in his arms. One title caught her eye, Parenting Through Grief. Her heart gave an unexpected tug. "I'm Ethan," he said, shifting Charlie to his other hip. "We're just here for a job interview, not used to fancy buildings like this." Vivian nodded, her usual icy reserve softening. "Vivian, good luck with the interview." She hesitated, then added, "What do you do?" "Social worker," Ethan said, a hint of pride in his voice. "I help families in crisis. It's tough, but it's worth it." The elevator dinged at the 15th floor, and Ethan stepped out, Charlie waving again. Vivian watched them go, her mind racing. She'd never believed in love at first sight. Too impractical, too messy. Yet something about Ethan's quiet strength, the way he held his son like he was his whole world, stuck with her. The twist back in her penthouse office, Vivian tried to focus on her next meeting, but her thoughts kept drifting to Ethan. On impulse, she called HR. "There was a man interviewing today, Ethan something, social worker." "Did he get the job?" The HR manager paused. "Ethan Carter." "He was great, but we went with someone with more corporate experience. He's better suited for field work, not our office roles." Vivian's jaw tightened. She'd built her empire on instinct, and every instinct screamed that Ethan was special. She dug deeper, pulling his application. His resume was a patchwork of community service, late-night crisis calls, and single parenting after losing his wife 2 years ago. The man was a hero in worn sneakers, and her company had passed him over for someone with the shinier LinkedIn profile. She didn't hesitate. She called the non-profit arm of Heartech, a division she'd always treated as a PR checkbox. "Create a position," she told her team. "Community Outreach Director. Hire Ethan Carter. Salary competitive with my VPs." Her team was stunned, but Vivian was relentless. She wanted Ethan in her orbit, and not just for the spark she'd felt, but because she knew talent and heart when she saw it. The emotional climax. A week later, Ethan stood in her office, Charlie in tow, clutching a toy dinosaur. "Miss Hart, I don't know what to say," Ethan stammered. "This job it's more than I ever dreamed. I can afford Charlie's preschool now, maybe even a better apartment." Vivian smiled, her usual guarded expression melting. "You earned it, Ethan. Your work matters. I've read about the families you've helped. You're the kind of person this world needs more of." Ethan blushed, then met her gaze. "Why me? You don't even know me." For the first time in years, Vivian felt vulnerable. "I saw you with Charlie," she said softly. "The way you love him, the way you keep going despite everything. It reminded me there's more to life than boardrooms. I've spent years chasing success, but you a broken bar. You're chasing something real." Charlie tugged at Ethan's sleeve, breaking the moment. "Daddy, can we get ice cream to celebrate?" Vivian laughed, a sound so rare her assistant poked her head in to check if she was okay. "How about I join you?" Vivian said, surprising herself. "There's a great place downstairs." As they sat in the ice cream shop, Charlie smearing chocolate on his face, Ethan and Vivian talked not about mergers or metrics, but about life via his late wife's love for stargazing, her childhood dream of being an artist before tech consumed her. For the first time, Vivian felt seen, not as a CEO, but as a person. The uplifting conclusion months later, Heartach's non-profit arm was thriving.